Hi everyone, today I wanted to do a video showing you guys some things and some tips that you could use to make yourself look more awake if you have those nights where you don't sleep, because sometimes it's hard for me to fall asleep and you don't get the 8 hours recommended sleep, the beauty sleep. Then these are some things that you could do to kind of make yourself look a little bit more awake and kind of perked up. Now I have been sick, so my voice is kind of got a little bit of a raspy voice going on, but I wanted to show you guys some things that I use to keep my skin looking, perked up and, like my eye makeup and stuff. So I'm going to start off with just like the basic. Now, when you wake up in the morning, you can put your foundation on. I always use my Tarte Tinted Moisturizer, and this is what the tube looks like. I am an Agent 10, if you guys are wondering, and it's going to be printed up here. So what you want to do is make your skin look luminous and fresh and dewy, like you just had a facial, and that makes you look really well rested. So once I put this on, I'll put a little bit of bronzer on, and for those days I want my skin to look a little bit more dewy and kind of shiny. So what I can put on are a few things. I can use this Givenchy Sun Caramel number 73 powder, which is a bronzer and shimmer. The shimmer is these 3 shades in the middle here. So hopefully the camera can pick it up. So I can use this, and this doubles as my bronzer and the shimmery kind of luminosity, going on, which I like. Now I also can use this eyeshadow from CoverGirl. It's number 710 Champagne, and this is also the eyeshadow that I used very lightly on my eyelid. Now I'll reference back to this here in a second. Another thing that you could use to kind of highlight mainly your the tops of your cheekbone. You could do your Cupid's bow, you could do the bridge over your nose. You can also use the Benefit High Beam, which is a really light like a pearly pink color, and it is a liquid form, so you can dab this on. See, it looks like a little nail polish applicator. So you can use that to kind of brighten up your skin after you put your foundation or your tinted moisturizer. Now for the under eye area, that is the main area where your skin, or when you look at somebody, you can tell that they haven't had sleep, because a lot of people have darkness right in here. And of course you have a little bit of redness here. So one trick that I want you guys to maybe try out for those days that you don't get enough sleep is bringing your concealer all the way underneath your lashes. Sometimes if you have really thick, full lashes, they can kind of create like a shadow, which makes it look darker underneath. Or if you actually have discoloration on that skin right underneath. And this skin is very thin and can get kind of crepey sometimes, so you want to be careful with the tugging in that area. So 2 things that you can use. The first thing that I do every single morning right before I put my makeup on is I use the Garnier Nutritionist Skin Renew Anti-Dark Circle Rollerball, and it looks like this, and this one has a little bit of color. You can probably hear my dog whining. And it has a little bit of a tint. I use underneath my eye, and I kind of pat that in. And sometimes if I do get enough sleep, this is enough and I don't need concealer. But if you do need concealer, if you haven't had a good night's rest, or if you have, naturally dark circles, which sometimes it's hereditary, you can use a really brightening concealer. One that has like a salmony pink shade. Now you can use I think it's called Eve Pearl. I think that's what it's called. I'm not too sure about the name of the brand, but the one that I use and love is the Benefit Erase Paste, and it comes in a little jar like this. It is like, I think it's $26, but this will last you forever, because a little bit literally goes a long way. I've had this since December, and I just started using it in January because I had a sample, and the sample lasted me forever. I'm number 1, which is fair. And it looks like this, and it's a nice bright kind of peachy pink, and that also kind of perks up your skin. You can use it underneath your eyes. You can use it to conceal any scars or blemishes that you may have. So this also really does help underneath the eyes. Now for the actual eyelid area, you want your eyes to kind of look brighter and more awakened, so you want to kind of not use products that are going to be really dark. You don't want to use a lot of dark eyeshadow in your crease or on your lid, because that will make you look more tired. Like really dark eyeliner tends to make the eyes look a little bit smaller, so you want to keep that in mind when you're doing your makeup for that morning. Now one thing you can do to make the whites of your eyes pop and really stand out is use navy blue eyeliner. You can use this one from NYX, which is called Extreme Blue, which is a beautiful, nice royal blue color. It's one of my favorite colors. Or you can use the 24/7 pencil by Urban Decay in Binge. And let me do a swatch for you to see. So it's a nice navy, but it's not very intense. It's not going to stand out, and it's not going to be bright if you don't like to use color. It's a very wearable navy shade, so that's a good thing. So like I did today on my lid, I have the champagne eyeshadow from CoverGirl on my lid all the way up to my brow bone, and then I kind of kept my eyeliner just really soft, kind of light blue. I used the binge on the top just very lightly, almost barely there, and I also use a lot of mascara. Now that's another thing. Mascara is going to open up your eyes. Use a lot of, use a nice volumizing mascara and do several coats. I used the Fresh Supernova mascara, which looks like this. It's my favorite. I've mentioned this in several favorite videos, and that's what the wand actually looks like. And this does help kind of lift your lashes and give you a little bit of a curl, and also extend them to the fullest that it can go, which I love that. So volumizing mascara. You can, for the eyeliner, you could do like a cat eye, because a cat eye makes your eye look more lifted. Also, having your hair up in a ponytail that's kind of tight. I just have mine with this little bump here and a little ponytail. I've been, you know, it's like 8:30 at night here, so I've had this makeup on all day. Another trick that you can do with your mascara is using blue mascara. Now this is the Bad Gal Blue. I also did the tips of my upper lashes. That way you can also do your bottom lashes only if you wanted to. And I will show you what this looks like. It has a really big brush, and mine is actually kind of drying out, but it's a really nice blue shade. So I did that just on the tips of my upper lashes. Now another thing you could do to make your eyes look a little bit more awaken, give it a little bit of a pop, you can also do a white eyeliner in the waterline. Now what I did on my waterline is I used the actual binge eyeliner just very lightly in my waterline with lots of mascara. So another thing is you want to keep the under eye area very minimal. You want to just keep it very clean. If you're going to put eyeliner, just a little bit on that waterline, but don't be intense, because I usually use a lot of black eyeliner on my lower lash line, and today I didn't, just so I can show you for the purpose of this video. So this eyeliner in white is from NYX or NYX. You can also use their White Pearl, which has a nice little bit of a shimmer. You could also use this, hopefully the camera can pick it up, you can also use this all over your lid as your eyeshadow if you wanted to. I actually used the CoverGirl eyeshadow in the inner corners. You can use like a little detailer brush like this one here. You could use any kind of small brush in there. You could even use your finger. So this is a great product. I wanted to mention that I've used this product for 3 different things. I use it as my eyeshadow in the inner corner as my highlight, and then I also use it as my highlight here in the rest of my nose for the rest of my face. So this one product that cost me like $3 and some change actually gave me 3 uses. So that's also very important, and you want to keep that in mind. So the 2 last things that you can do to make you look a little bit more awake is, one, you can use a brighter blush. Now one that you could use, this is the Napoleon Perdis Color Disc in 85, which is a nice bright Barbie pink. Another one that you could do, if you can't, I don't think you can get this anymore, one that is very easily accessible in Ulta and Sephora is the Stila Custom Color Blush that kind of changes according to your mood, or I don't know, I guess it changes. This, maybe the camera won't pick it up, but I'm looking at it in the mirror, and this is a really bright Barbie pink, so that also helps kind of perk you up a little bit. I also like to use my Tarina Tarantino blush in Feather, and I love this blush. This is the Doll Skin Cheek blush in Feather, and it's my one of my absolute favorites. If you don't have this one, you can also use Coralisa. Now I have this little this Powderazzi from, I think was Christmas of 2009, and it came with different shades. You got Hula, Dallas, and Coralisa. Now Coralisa is a nice bright coral color, which is also a color that's coming up a lot this spring, coral. So these are some blush colors that you can use. Kind of stay with the corals and the nice bright pinks. Since you have minimal makeup going on that day, a nice bright cheek would actually make you look a little bit more rested. Now I also have this highlight powder from MAC, and it's the Marine Life. This is from the To the Beach collection. I lost my train of thought, but see how nice and bright this is. You got your light pink here, and then you have like this really nice corally pink color here. You can also use this side with a little bit of gold as your highlight too if you had this. But if you don't go crazy looking for it. It's a really pretty color, but it's not like something you can't find something to duplicate that. Oh, my dog is laying by the door. She's so cute. Okay, so the last and final thing is your lips. So now that you have your eyes and you have your nice glowy, dewy skin, you have this nice bright pop of pink on your cheeks, you want something a little bit brighter on your lip. So see, as you can tell, I don't know if the camera's picking up, but I have a really nice bright peach color blush. I actually use the Coralista on, and I do have a bright kind of corally pink color lip going on, and it doesn't clash. It's not too much, it's not too loud, but yet I look very fresh and you know, like I just walked out from having a facial. So a couple colors you can use. This is a really nice bright pink color. This is a MAC Dazzle Glass Cream, and it's called If It's Pink. I don't know if my camera's going to focus, but it's a nice bright fuchsia pink. I love this color. You can also use, this is a lip gloss from Benefit, and it's called the Back to the Fuchsia. It's a nice bright pink color. Sorry about that. And you can also use, this is called Melodrama from Smashbox. This is from the Heartbreaker collection. But as you can see, it's a nice kind of peachy pink colors that you can use. So these are some tips and tricks that you can use. We talked about the eyes, the face, and in the cheeks. So I hope that this video was helpful, and if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below the video as usual, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.